This is a Hellfire Amulet, patch 2.1 guide. The Hellfire Amulet is a very powerful necklace, and you'll want it, so let's figure out how to get it. First, you want to go to the Silver Spire, level 1. There, you want to kill Kakarot, the Key Warden, Nekarot, the Key Warden. Other than the fact you enjoy bloodshed, you're killing this demon spawn for the Infernal Machine pattern, which you'll need to make a set of keys, starting with the Key of Bones. This key can be found in Act 1, the fields of Ouch, That Hurt. The demon spawn, Oh Dang, the Key Warden, drops this key. Now this Key Warden is pretty difficult to find, and kids, what are you doing in here? I'm trying to find the Key of Bones here. Eris, especially you. Thank you. You even have the cat in here too? Word of warning, you might look everywhere and get yourself stuck in the middle of a Bodunk carrion farm looking for this Key Warden. Then you'll realize you looked everywhere on the map except the small right-hand bottom corner of it, and there he was. So try to be systematic. The next key you'll need in no particular order is the Key of Gluttony, and this key can be found in Act 2, Dag Something Oasis, from the Sockhair Key Warden. Now, Sockhair the Key Warden is a mother to find. You will look all over this zone and will not find him for a good 5-10 minutes, and then just remake the game out of frustration. One time I scoured the entire zone, the entire map, and just to find out he spawned in this little temple-like area, so make sure you look at every nook and cranny in this zone to find this punk. Now the next key you'll need to craft the Infernal Machine is the Key of War. The Key of War. And this key is found in Act 3's very own Brick Fort. The Key Warden Zareth is protecting this key. Now Zareth can spawn anywhere throughout this level, even throughout the side small paths, so you want to check every nook and cranny once again. He is perhaps the easiest Key Warden to locate though. Now the last key you overzealous adventurers need is the Key of Evil, and that can be found in Act 4 Full Silver Spire, and that drops from Kakarot, the Key Warden. Now with the Infernal Machine plans in hand and the 4 keys of power, head to Act 2 and talk to Squirt the Peddler. Buy the Hellfire Amulet designed for 4 million gold coins. This kid is ripping you off, but buy it anyways, take it to the Jailer, right-click it, and then you will have learned how to make the Amulet of Hellfire. Although you won't be able to make the Hamlet quite yet. Yes, I did say Hamlet. I guess instead of Hellfire Amulet, we can call it Hamlet from now on. Each of the 4 keys you got makes 1 machine, and you need 4 machines in order to fight the necessary bosses to get all the mats you need to make the Hamlet. And that's not in English. Just a second. There you go. These are the mats you need from each of the 4 boss encounters, while you'll be fighting 2 bosses at the same time. And it's only once you have those mats you can then make your Hamlet. Now there is still RNG involved. Even with these bosses, they don't always drop these mats that you need. However, the 2.1 update made it where if a boss did drop the mat you need, it dropped for everybody in the group, so no one is off kilt or left behind, which is a great change. Which leads me into the discussion of drop rates of these demonic organs. This is the only post of Blizzard I could find that talked anything about the drop rates. Apparently, the drop rates for the keys are the same thing for the organs, meaning that at Torment 1, your chances to find a quote-unquote organ or key is 25%, and it scales up to 50% at T6. When you have your machines and you're ready to take on the bosses, go into Tristram, blow up this dude's house, and inside you can right-click your machines to create the portals. Now with all that out of the way, I really want to urge you to find a good group of friends in order to do this content with. Farming the keys and doing the bosses is so much more efficient as a group instead of being a lone wolf. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, friends, and found it helpful. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and I'll try to answer them as fast as I can. Now for your further education and pleasure, I'll leave you with some footage I gathered doing the Uber bosses myself. This was all taken on the day after the patch. It took me about all day to get all the keys and all the mats I needed to make about 4 Hellfire Amulets. And I'll post a link at the end of this video to another video showing me ID them, and we'll see if it was worth my efforts or not. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the show.